Guys, it is Black Wednesday. Has just ended, and this has been one of the weirdest, craziest, wildest days that I can remember as a wrestling fan, probably since the Benoit tragedy. Like, I'm just, and this isn't a tragedy. I mean, this is just the way the world is right now. With the situation and everything going on, every company is laying people off. This isn't some new thing that companies are laying employees off. Hell, the NBA has said that they're not guaranteeing paying their players. None of this, all the sports leagues are kind of doing the same thing. But the difference is with wrestlers, and especially these wrestlers and talents, producers, whatever they are, what makes this different, one, wrestling fans are rabid. Like, they are insane. I mean, wrestling fans are some of the most emotional people on the entire internet, on the, just the most emotional fan base that I've ever encountered with. Number two is a lot of these were contract releases. These guys have to be contracted in order to get paid. And what makes this so sad and so terrible is that we're in a time right now where independent promotions, AEW, other companies around the world are also going through this same crisis that we're in right now. And so they can't do anything. They're not going to be able to hire a lot of these guys. AEW might fork out the money for a Rusev or a Gallows and Anderson or, one of the big names. But somebody like Sarah Logan, who I think can be a great star somewhere. Somebody like Mike Chioda, who's got 40 years of experience with refereeing. He's going to require a pretty decent salary just to be a referee, and companies can't afford that right now. That's what makes this so sad, is that we're in a time right now when these guys get released, they might be out of a job for a while. We might not see these guys for a while. And you know how it is in wrestling. Like, the industry moves on. The industry keeps going. It doesn't stop. And by the time that we get back to normal and things are back to normal, these guys might not be able to get over again. I mean, this could be it for their careers. And then you have other guys that are furloughed, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that decision by WWE. And let me first off say, if you're coming on to watch this video to watch me bash WWE, bash Vince McMahon, just go. I'm not gonna do that because, number one, the company that I work for, my day job, they just laid off 50,000 employees today. And no, it's not BB&T. That's not the company I work for, so don't even try it. But the company that I work for just laid off a ton of employees today. There's every company is furloughing employees. They're having to do layoffs. They're having to do cutbacks to keep their revenue how it is. And if you want to say WWE had some cash reserves, or Vince McMahon could have taken a salary cut, or you could have cut Brock Lesnar, you've got to realize, guys, this is still a business, and business is business. It's nothing personal. It's nothing to do with anything besides this is business. WWE knows guys like Brock Lesnar, Ronda Rousey, if she comes back, John Cena, Cain Velasquez, those guys are going to draw eyes to a product. And those guys are huge names. There's a reason they make the money that they make. So yes, could you have cut like a Brock Lesnar and that would have probably covered half of these people's salaries? Yes. But the sad and unfortunate truth of this is that Brock Lesnar puts more butts in seats and brings more eyes to the TV than probably all of these people combined. Nobody has ever bought a pay-per-view in WWE to watch Eric Rowan fight. It's just that's not it. So I have a list here. I just want to read them off to you. Drake Maverick, Kurt Hawkins, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Heath Slater, Eric Young, EC3, Leo Rush, Eric Rowan, Sarah Logan, referee Mike Chioda, Eric Rowan again. Did I already say that? Primo, Epico, Mike Kanellis, Maria Kanellis, Zack Ryder, No Way Jose, Rusev. From NXT, we had Deonna Purrazzo, Alexander Jaksic, MJ Jenkins, Ace Steel, who's a coach in the Performance Center. You had some producers that were laid off. You had Kurt Angle, Aiden English, Lance Storm, Shane Gregory Helms, Hurricane Helms, Sarah Stock, Scar Armstrong, Billy Kidman, Fit Finlay, Pat Buck, Sean Daivari, Mike Rotunda, IRS or Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas' dad, Andrea Lissenberger, and Jerry Soto, who's a Spanish commentator. So that's a lot of people. I mean, that is a ton of people that have just been laid off. They're gone. Just poof. We will not see them again for the time being. Now, those producers, Fit Finlay, Kurt Angle, those guys, they were furloughed, so they were not released or laid off. What furloughed means, if you don't know, is that they're laying you off, giving you the ability to claim unemployment or go get another part-time job while the crisis is going on, and then they're telling you that they're going to give you the job back once things get back to normal and once they have an increased budget again. So that's what happened to those guys. But the wrestlers, Rowan, Rusev, Zack Ryder, those guys are gone. They are out of the company, gone. Every single one of them was fired today. And it might not be over. This might continue tomorrow, but I wanted to wait till the end of the day to really give my thoughts on it. And guys, I mean, this is probably the craziest day I can remember in the last 10 years in the wrestling industry. It is just insane. But like I said, I get it. It's a business. Business is business. Vince McMahon is a businessman. Vince McMahon, now let's back up. Triple H has said that all NXT talents that were let go will be paid for 30 days no matter what. So they're going to be paid for the next 30 days out their contract. Drake Maverick is being paid per appearance to do the Cruiserweight Championship tournament. So they're trying to take care of him as long as they can, but there's a term limit. So basically, WWE announced to their shareholders today that the cutbacks that they made is an equivalent of $4 million per month. And I'll be honest, I don't think this is $4 million a month. I don't think this is enough, if that's what they're saying. So there might be a lot more coming. I'm really, really, really worried for everybody involved in this. I'm worried about the talent in WWE. I know a lot of friends, think about Lana, or luckily Mike and Maria got released from their contracts after they just re-signed. But Lana is still employed, and she's in the middle of a storyline with Lashley, and her husband just got fired. So, I mean, it's good that she still has a job, but then again, Rusev is probably not very happy with WWE, and Lana's still working there. So it's just crazy, crazy times. It's just nothing like we've ever seen before. We're used to spring cleanings after WrestleMania, 3, 4, 5 releases. But this is 50 talents were all released today. This is they just cleaned out everyone that's not being utilized right now is what it feels like. And there's probably going to be more. So expect more tomorrow. Expect another video tomorrow. But guys, I mean, it's just insane. I mean, insane what we saw today. I mean, I started opening up Twitter this morning, and I was just amazed. I was, I first heard about Kurt Angle and EC3 and I think Carl Anderson. I was like, Carl Anderson, that's kind of a big name to be released. And, he was just at WrestleMania in the Boneyard match. And then all of a sudden, just the axe came down on everyone. I just started, every 5 minutes you would check Twitter. And it was EC3's been released, Drake Maverick's been released, Rowan's been released, Rusev is gone, Zack Ryder is gone, Kurt Angle's gone. Everybody is gone from WWE. They're fired, just released. It is insane what happened today. And I mean, truly, 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 I hope my computer just went to sleep on me. Truly, I hope that everyone involved will be able to either get unemployment, either they've got savings. I just hope anybody experiencing hardship from this, I really hope that things are going to be okay for you. So all the families out there of those talents, if you see this, thank you for all you've done for WWE, and good luck with your future endeavors. I cannot wait to see where you guys show up. I cannot wait to pop big when one of you shows up on TNT, one of you shows up on Impact, one of you flies over to Japan and gets a new job. I can't wait. Right now, we're sad, but futures are bright for every single one of you guys. So thank you for all you've done. Thank you for being our heroes. We have coined the term on the internet, Black Wednesday. That's what this is. I mean, this is truly a dark day in wrestling history. We might see a Dark Side of the Ring episode in 10 years about this. This is a sad, sad day in wrestling history. Hopefully, maybe WWE can renegotiate some of these contracts once things are back to normal. And yes, guys, yes, WWE could have, if you're watching this long, thank you. But WWE could have not hoarded all the talent. They wanted to hoard all the talent so AEW couldn't sign them. They went through, they signed all these people to like 5-7 year deals, and then this crisis hit and they weren't prepared for it. That's the bottom line. It's just what happened. It was a bad business move by WWE. It is what it is. You can't do anything about it now. All we can do is say thank you to all the talent. I'm sorry to all your families, and I hope we can see you, whether it be in WWE or on a different promotion. I cannot wait to see you show up again. Thank you so much. This has been Rob from RC3 Entertainment. Thank you again for watching. If you have not liked the Facebook page, like it. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button so we can build up that subscriber base. But for now, check out rc3entertainment.com. Read yourself some articles. Get yourself some good night's sleep. We'll see what happens on Thursday, but for now, Black Wednesday is over. We've done all the damage we can do for one day. But thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. RC3 Entertainment signing